So when you arrived in Congo, I imagine that this ended up being a much different film than what you set out to make at the beginning. Was there a particular moment or day or experience where you realized I'm no longer making this film, I'm making this film?
I was drawn to the Virunga National Park because of its sort of transformative potential. I mean, this was in early 2012. It was pushing forward these really ambitious development projects. Hydropower schemes, tourism had restarted. And this is a region which has had 20 years of warfare. So I was really inspired by that positive story. And then on the ground, when I got there, I stayed because of the bravery and integrity of these rangers who, every day get up to risk their lives. And 140 of them have died in the line of duty in the last 15 years. And they get up every day and do that because they know the potential this place has to transform the region for the better and bring sustainable development and stability and long-lasting peace. So I set out to make that film and tell that story. And I'd only been on the ground about a month when this new civil war started. And around that same period, I learned about the park's very serious concerns about illegal oil exploration by SOCO International. So the film took a radical U-turn really, really quickly.
So you mentioned SOCO. How long into the process were they aware that this was the film that you guys were making, or did you sort of give them your final project and say, if you want to respond to this, here's what you'll be responding to?
Very much the latter, and again that was mostly because of security. We didn't feel that going to them early on and saying, "Hey, we're investigating you," was a wise or safe thing to do. Yeah. So they got their right of reply, which you see in the film, and we would have expected actually that they were. I mean, the overall accusations that we're really making about them as a corporation is that there's a real lack of oversight to what they do, and that it's allowing certain things to happen under their watch. And so on that basis, we expected when we went to them with the film and the footage that they would respond with shock and horror and in some ways actually, deal with the issues head on. In fact, that's not what's happened. They've responded incredibly negatively, and not only to us, but to, various reviewers and journalists with lawyers' letters and, this kind of just flat denial that anything is anything to do with them, which we find abhorrent.